Hey everybody, it's Christine. I'm here to do my weekly wrap up, and sorry I didn't do one last week. I've just been stressed out and not feeling good, so today it's going to be the last 2 weeks that I've read. Let's start off with Haunted by Barbara Hayworth Attard. I'm not sure if I gave this a 3 or a 4. It was slow at the beginning. It reminded me of Little House on the Prairie, kind of ordeal. Can't talk today. It takes place in the 1920s, I believe. It's about a girl who has a best friend who mysteriously disappears 4 years prior, I think, and they're found on the grounds of her friend. And then other people go missing and die, and it's kind of dry. I don't know how else to explain it. It's Canadian. I'm not having a good brain day. Yeah, so it's not too bad. D is, I think, 13. Yeah, so her other best friend has to help not pay the bills, but has to work and quit school, and they're in like grade 6 or grade 8. So it's that mentality back then where the kids pretty much have to help with the other younger kids, and there's not much money, but yeah, it just goes through finding the body and trying to figure out who the murderer is. That's about all I can say about it. And then I went to Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. Deep South, or I think South Carolina. Family saga, sort of paranormal. A girl has Lena. Oh, having trouble today. Lena has to, or not has to, when she turns 16, she thinks she's going to turn to the dark side, the dark magic. And she's a new girl in school, and she doesn't want to make friends because she's afraid she's going to go dark. And what's his name? Ethan. Ethan grows really attached to her very quickly, and he pretty much defends her and sticks to her and avoids doesn't go with his clique or his friends. He stays with her. So it's not too bad. It was a little bit slow at the beginning, but I quickly got into it, and I gave this a 4. It didn't wow me, but I liked it. I'm going to continue on with the series. Then I read Wish You Were Dead by Todd Strasser, and it's book 1 in trilogy. Started off a little slow, but I read it within, I started it one night and finished it the next day. It's really good. I think each book in the series is about different characters. So this one's about Lucy, who gets drunk at a party, and she calls Safe Rides, the high school thing that everybody knows there's going to be parties. They'd rather the kids get home safe rather than get hurt while they're drunk. So Lucy gets dropped off in front of her house, and the Safe Rides is supposed to make sure that the kids get into the house before they leave. And Lucy was being belligerent that night because she had gotten into a fight with her boyfriend and decided that she was not going to go into the house. So the Safe Rides decided to leave. And she decides to have a cigarette and walk down the street, and she goes missing. And her friend, what is her name? I just finished this yesterday. Madison is the Safe Rides girl, and she's the last one to see her Lucy alive. And then there's this new kid, Tyler, in the school, and everybody thinks it's him because he's into serial killers, and so it's quite a good book. Very quick, very easy, and it's also about a blogger named Stressed, STRSD, and this person blogs that she wants Lucy to die, and the very next day Lucy goes missing. So it's like blog, some of them are blog style with comments, and I like that. It's a little different. So yeah, I gave this one, I think, a 4 as well. And then my son and I read Deck the Halls, We're Off the Walls by Dan Gutman. And he gave this a 5. These are his favorite books. And it's the Christmas special where they go to meet Santa Claus in the mall and things don't go right. And then we read Bunny Double, We're in Trouble by Dan Gutman. And it's the Easter special. And it's about going to the former mayor's house for the Easter Bunny yearly get-together. And he gave it a 5. And we're currently reading Miss Child Has Gone Wild by Dan Gutman. And so far it's a trip to the zoo. So I don't know what he's going to read after that, but we'll see. I am currently reading Dead to the World by Charlaine Harris. And it's book 4 in the Sookie Stackhouse series. This one, I can kind of say a little bit. Their friend Eric the vampire gets amnesia, and they have to figure out why. It's pretty good. I'm already halfway through, and I started it yesterday, I think. So after I finish those, I might go on to one of these 4 books. Of course, book 5, Dead as a Doornail. Don't know what this one's about. I don't usually read the backs, but it's a continuation. So this one, Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. I think it's when they turn 16, everybody's deemed ugly, and they, once they turn 16, they get surgery to make themselves look pretty. I think that's it. I know it's been on YouTube or BookTube for years. And then I'm anxiously wanting to get into the Scorch Trials by James Dashner, the sequel to Maze Runner, which I read, I think, in December, and to figure out what happens next. The Maze Runner was pretty good. And then I might pick up Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer, Between the Lines. And I just know it's about a book that kind of comes to life. Every time she reads the book, it's a different, different colored fonts. See, I love that. If you can ever give me some recommendations on books that have different font colors, I'd love that. Because it's easier on the eyes. It makes the reading more interesting to me. I'm not sure. I can't really tell if there's different fonts. Yeah, there's different fonts in different colors. So you can't see this. It's green and purple. So yeah, let me know what you're reading this week. Oh, and there's illustrations. Huh, sorry. Cool. Illustrations. Now let me know what you're reading this week. And yeah, any books that have different colored fonts in them. I know of a couple, but I've forgotten what they were. So let me know in the comments below. Hope everybody has a great week. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Bye.